Okay, folks. Hi, Jon-Paule here again. I just thought I'd give you just a little bit of background. I don't want to go too heavily into everything, but I'm sort of 56 years old. I've lived a life, one way or another, had a lot of ups and downs, and I have to say that this is a little bit cathartic for me. I'm almost going to be using this as therapy, if I like. It's kind of in a way, I don't care if anybody watches or not. This is almost, for me, really, it's a case of me using this as a space to purge myself of what's in my head, I suppose, to some extent. As I say, a couple of friends have said they find me quite amusing when I get going, and I'm not unknowledgeable. I mean, I'm not a genius. It's just by virtue of having lived a life, I think. You pick things up. And I'm not short of opinions, as I said before. There's a lot going on in my life. There's a lot of, things that I'm struggling with. And like a lot of people, mental health is a vast issue. Whether it's wise to go on a public forum and bare your soul, I don't know. That remains to be seen. But this is me, warts and all. I'm not going to hide anything. I am incredibly conflicted as a person. I'm probably deeply unhappy, and I think a little bit broken. In fact, probably a lot broken. I have had very dark thoughts, even until very recently. They're never far away. If I'm honest, I feel very lonely. I'm scared about the future. Like everybody, I suppose, I have been in love. I've had relationships. I've had partners. I was married for a long time. Not now, through my own fault. I met somebody else who I can't believe at my age I fell deeply, madly in love with. Not reciprocated, unfortunately. I mean, that's the way life goes, but I can't understand. If anybody out there can tell me how somebody of my age and experience can make such a fool of themselves, I'd be very glad to hear from you. Because I really don't know. My life feels like it's spiraled out of control in recent times, and as I say, this may prove to be a hell of a bad idea, but it's cathartic for me. If anybody's listening and has anything constructive to say, then you let me know, because I'm a little bit at my wit's end now, to be honest with you. I'm not looking at this as being some sort of a self-termination affair. I'm not treating this as one of those awful websites where you go on and everybody encourages you to end it. That's not the idea at all. It's just maybe by sharing some of my experiences and not being afraid to show that, like most people, I have weaknesses, I have failings, I have struggles, and I don't always know the answers. I'm very keen to hear if anybody can give me anything positive to hold on to. As I say, at the moment, I'm still completely bowled over by one lady that I met, and as I say, it's not going anywhere, but I can't move on, and that hurts. That hurts a great deal. Apart from that, obviously, everywhere I look, people seem to be unhappy. There's so much poverty and injustice in the world, and I hate that. It really it really cranks me up, you know. I'm hoping there are people out there who feel the same way. I'm guessing you're probably not going to be Conservative voters. That would be my first instinct. But where do we go? I mean, I'm by instinct obviously a socialist, left-wing, Labour voter, I suppose. Where do I go now? There's none of that left, it seems to me. We haven't got a voice. So you tell me, let me know, where am I going wrong? Thank you.